Sadiq Khan is wrong about crime and he's been wrong for years. Shock. Stop and search is not the problem in London. Violent crime is the problem in London. Tommy Robinson's on-air clash stuns Sadiq Khan. You're not going to believe what just happened. Welcome to Back Britain Unfold. In a live broadcast that was meant to be a straightforward discussion, Tommy Robinson suddenly turned the entire exchange upside down, leaving London Mayor Sadiq Khan visibly shaken and struggling to respond. Viewers who tuned in thought they were about to see another routine debate, but what unfolded on screen was anything but routine. This wasn't scripted, it wasn't polished, it was raw, tense, and completely unfiltered. And in that moment, Robinson's words hit like a lightning bolt, not just aimed at Khan, but at the political establishment itself. So, what exactly happened? The clash unfolded during a heated segment where the conversation turned to issues of leadership, security, and public trust. Khan was speaking carefully, choosing his words with the caution of a seasoned politician. But Robinson interrupted, his tone sharp, his frustration impossible to miss. He accused Khan of failing to understand the daily struggles of ordinary Londoners, pointing out rising crime, stretched housing, and communities that feel ignored by those in power. Then came the line that made headlines. You talk about progress, Sadiq, but people don't feel it, they feel forgotten. That statement cut deep. Khan paused. His usual confidence slipped for a moment, and the silence that followed told its own story. Within minutes, clips of the exchange were everywhere. Twitter was buzzing, TikTok exploded with reaction edits. On Facebook, community groups were sharing the video with captions like, "Finally, someone said it straight to his face." One viewer tweeted, "I don't always agree with Robinson, but this was powerful. Khan had no answer." Another posted, "This wasn't politics. This was truth laid bare on live TV." Even commentators who normally dismiss Robinson admitted the moment had real impact. One political writer put it bluntly, "Say what you will about him, but Robinson knows how to hit the nerve of public frustration." Now, let's step back. Why is this moment so important? Because politics isn't just about policy, it's about perception. And in the space of a few seconds, a live audience saw Sadiq Khan, one of the most media-trained figures in Britain, caught off guard. That's rare, that's powerful. Khan has built his brand on being composed, articulate, and steady under fire. But Robinson forced him into a space where none of those traits worked. And the silence, that single pause, told viewers that even he didn't have a ready-made answer. Reactions from political insiders have been equally divided. A Labour ally of Khan downplayed the moment, saying it's easy to make noise in a debate, but leadership is about delivering, not shouting. On the other hand, critics of Khan seized on the clip instantly. One opposition councillor said, "If he can't defend his record against a media personality, how can he defend it against a real challenger in the next election?" And this isn't just about London politics. This is about a bigger trend we're seeing across Western democracies. The rise of unfiltered voices, who love them or hate them, are breaking through precisely because they reject polished, careful language. But let's be clear, this doesn't mean Robinson won or that Khan is finished. Politics doesn't work in single moments. What it does mean, however, is that the narrative has shifted. For the next few weeks, every time Khan speaks about safety, progress, or community, people will remember that moment when Robinson looked him in the eye and said, "People feel forgotten." That one soundbite may stick far longer than any carefully prepared press release. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. Social media is not just amplifying the clash, it's transforming it into a symbol. Memes, reaction videos, commentary, the threads. The debate is no longer just about what happened on stage, it's about what the moment represents. And that representation is powerful. Frustration boiling over, politicians appearing disconnected, and ordinary people cheering whenever someone calls it out directly. So, what happens next? Khan will no doubt try to regain control, appearing calm in future interviews, doubling down on statistics and achievements. But numbers rarely erase emotion. Robinson, on the other hand, will ride this wave. Whether you agree with him or not, he thrives on. This was today's important update. We want to make it clear that our videos do not contain any kind of misinformation. Our only goal is to deliver true and verified news from across the UK, right here on Britain Unfold. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the Britain Unfold channel. Thank you.